Hello friends! In today's video, I'll be sharing some activities for midsummer and ways to enjoy this hot, sultry season. And up first is a hike with my dog and some audio I recorded while we were taking a break.
Get out into the woods. You would be surprised, even in a city, how you can find a park that's dense enough that you walk a few paces into the trees and the sound of the city starts to fade away. And all you hear is the sound of the rustling trees and the birds and the squirrels and maybe the frogs if it's near water. It really helps if you have a dog to force you to pause, but if you don't, then take time to absorb what's around you. I know something that I do is I'll end up, saying I'm going to go for a walk for a workout, and then I'm focused on the workout, my heart rate, my pace, how long I have to actually do it because I'm on a time crunch. But this summer, I challenge you, and I'm challenging myself to actually take time to figuratively smell the roses. And the way dogs help with this is they want to stop and sniff everything. And it's a revolutionary concept in our busy world to let your dog sniff whatever they want. And it's probably the biggest lesson I've learned from having pets is being in the moment. So I'm letting Nyx help me be in the moment by letting her sniff anything she wants, letting her, if she wants to backtrack a few paces to sniff something else, I'm going to let her do it. And while she does that, taking the time to actually look around and absorb what else is around, what sounds, what smells. Even in these dense trees, I can smell flowers periodically, which is nice. So that's just something I challenge everyone to do this summer. Winter and summer are times for rest, in my opinion. Spring and fall are active seasons. In spring, we're coming out of the winter darkness and cold. Everything's starting to bloom and come alive. We get out and start having social events. And then in the fall, it's back to school time. It's harvest time. And from a more abstract concept, in the spring, we're coming out of that winter, new year, new me. And I've done a video before about in bulk, which is in February, and how I start having that energy to create and to plant and to grow things. And in the fall, you're reaping those things. You're harvesting a garden if you have one. You're harvesting potentially some of the rewards of the things that you've put into place. But in the winter, we are resting and turning inward. It's a time for us to reset ourselves. But in the summer, I would say that it's also a time for rest, but it's outward rest. Even in our capitalistic society, we still take the time in the summer to relax by whatever body of water we can come by, a pool, ocean, river. We take time to play when we typically don't do that. The weather is good. It's hot, and that probably lends to the rest. So in the winter, it's cold and we want to hibernate and rest. In the summer, it's hot, so we want to be idle as large mammals and just rest and relax. But it's outward. It's being with family and friends and resting in a social way.
It's been a while since I made a craft for a particular holiday. So for the summer solstice, I decided to make a suncatcher to literally capture the power of the sun in the beads and in the gold. But I could not resist adding the moon as well. So you'll see that I added the sun mandala in a circle that I wrapped with gold wire, and then I added the moon on the outside with silver beads because It's 2 parts to a whole, light and dark, and now I'll be able to enjoy this throughout the year. Oh, to be able to laze in a sunbeam all day without a care in the world. I also haven't made a recipe for a particular season in a long time, so when trying to think of something to make for summer, the obvious choice seemed to be strawberry shortcake. Strawberries have long been associated with the month of June because that's when they're in season. It's when they're ripe and ready for picking. The full moon in June is called the strawberry moon. So it seemed like the perfect dessert to enjoy for the summer.